Okay, welcome back. Our series on air dry clay coil pot. I think this is segment part number 4. We're going to continue adding some more coils to the piece. It's warm out, isn't it? Whoa. Hey, I was talking to my kids. From what I understand, because we're posting these on YouTube, that you can actually get money or something if you have enough views. I think I have like 26 views already on some of these videos, so I don't know if I'm going to get money, or I don't know if they send like a check or something. But I was thinking maybe if I came across, a little kind of quiet, and maybe if I was a little more dramatic during these videos, and I think there's something about, like, if you give me a thumbs up at the end or something, or subscribe to something. I don't know, but like maybe I could be like Robert De Niro or something. Like, let me try. Like, hey, you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Are you? Or maybe I could be Richard Gere. Some lady at an airport once said that she thought I looked a little like Richard Gere, certain squint too. But I don't think she could see very good. She's elderly woman. But anyhow, get your friends to watch, and maybe we'll get the view numbers up there. But all right, so today we're gonna. Actually, I sprayed this with water and yesterday, and now I'm gonna unwrap it. I'm gonna check it, see how we're doing. You looking at me? Okay. Anyway, enough silliness here. But all right, so see, it's still pretty good shape. Pretty moist. It's getting a little harder though. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to score the edge of this again. Remember, crisscross. Just want to make sure this new coil attaches properly to this so we don't get any cracking. So just score this. Remember, what do we call this clay? It's wet work. It's still wet. If it were to dry up, it would be bone dry, but between that time, when it gets kind of leathery, leather hard, we call it greenware. It's not been fired. Now this material we never fire, but all right, so I've scored the edges, you see. Now I'm going to add some of this slurry. Remember, that's liquid clay. It's like our glue. Okay, we brush that on nice. And I've sliced off a little more clay, so let me go ahead and wedge that again. And let me check this piece. We're almost to the turn there. Okay, we're going inwards with the piece. Okay, so let me roll out a little coil. Get it started, we'll twist it. Roll it out into about a 1/2 inch coil. Add a little water to our board here. Keep this clay moist. Try to get this even without any weak spots. Okay. Now again, remember, because we're continuing to move in with the shape, so we're going to not put right on top, but we're going to move in a little bit. So it's not right on the ledge, but it's somewhat on the inside, slightly. You see, so it's just kind of riding halfway on the ledge and halfway in. Now we'll go ahead and smush some of that clay, as you can see. Hopefully you see there. We'll work the inside. Try to not bounce this piece around too much because it's still moist and could alter the form. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and join the outside. Same, we'll close that off. Join that together. Okay, then we're going to pinch that up and in because we want to keep going inwards with this form. Remember, we're heading inwards here, we don't want to keep going out. If we didn't keep moving in, you end up with this massive cylinder, and we're trying to maintain just a height of about 10 inches here. So remember, using your fingers, pinch that till you get an even thickness there. Try not to get it too thin. We want to leave a little ledge there. Now let me go ahead and add another coil. Stretch it out. Spin it a little bit. Roll that out. Spray a little water on the table. It's pretty warm out, so the water leaves the clay pretty quickly. So Kevin Costner. Maybe I could be like Kevin. No. Okay. My kids, if they were here, they said, Dad, will you just stop? You're being a dork. Okay. So let's put this back up here on my banding wheel. Attach this again more on the inside. Half straddling, half on the inside, half on the ledge. So you can see how I've attached it. We're still going in. Go ahead and join that clay together, mush it together. And the same with the outside. Join that. Okay, and now we're going to pinch it up some, but move it inward still. Just try to get an even wall about 1/4 of an inch thick. Okay, I'm pulling it Trying to keep it going inwards. Let me just check this with my template. Ooh, we're way off here. Okay, so I actually have another board that if you get a chance, if you ever want to cut out, this is a pretty good paddle to move larger amounts of clay than the paint stick, but you don't have to have one of these, but it's just kind of handy. Okay, again, we can also use that rib and smooth that. Move a lot of clay around there. So yeah, moving the clay inwards to maintaining that little low spot there. Push that up. Okay, now let's check the template. Looks like I have to move in quite a bit here. So say I'm kind of holding it here, because if I didn't hold it and I hit it here, it just keeps moving out that direction. So I want to bring this all in. Now I'm going back in here and stretching. Stretching that with my fingers just to get a little wider here and narrower at the top. And again, you could do this with the paddle paint stick as well. It's just the larger surface covers a bigger area. Okay, let me check that. It's got a little collapsed here, so let me push that out. Really trust that template because it gives you a lot of good information about how well you're following the pattern. That's better. So I'm just sliding, pushing out. Pretty close. Looks like I can go in even more. Just, you want to keep looking at the profile, watch that curve, check with your template, pretty close, pretty far here, so I'm coming out a little bit right there. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I added 2 coils. Next time we come back, we'll do the final, probably 2 more coils. This is still pretty moist right now, so this will be my stopping point here, and then we'll do one more part 5 segment just to finish off this last lip, okay, the rim. All right, so keep going, gang, and have some fun, and remember, thumbs up.